All right, guys, so Zach and I are going to try something a bit different here. I think we actually did this earlier in the playoffs, but we are going to react to the Suns and Clippers game. It is currently halftime as of right now. So you're going to get our initial reaction to the first half, and then after the game is over, we will conclude that as well. Of course, Zach is a big Clippers fan, so I thought it'd be a little bit more fun for us to react to this game than a potential Bucks-Hawks game. And Zach, it seems like I've picked the wrong game to start this off on, huh?
Yeah, I guess you did. I mean, the Clippers, 20 points in the first quarter, down 9. I was somewhat happy. 3-point shots was not falling. I'm like, all right, pick up, right? Second quarter comes around, we score 16. We end the half 4 of 22 from 3, 18% from the 3. I just
Zach, the fact that it's only a 14-point game, though, you could easily be down 30 points like the Hawks last night. I think the question is, if the Clippers can hit shots, they can come back here.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing about this, right, it's kind of like game 3 in a sense, right? Game 3, the only difference was Clippers ended the first quarter up top. They were up 29-21. They only scored 17 points in the second quarter. They were horrendous from 3 as well. Commentators said it as well multiple times that they were terrible from 3 in the first half, and they turned it around. And I've said it since the first round, I believe I said it, and I tweeted it out, that the third quarter defines the Clippers' playoff run every single game, whether it's good or bad. And that was the case in game 3 when the Clippers came out and outscored the Suns 34-21, shot the ball a lot better, played way better defense. And it's going to have to be the case again today if they want to turn it around.
I have 2 quick comments. Number 1, we need more of Luke Kennard. Number 2, the Clippers need a Kawhi halftime pep talk.
5 to shoot. Paul makes his drive, gets to the rim, banks it home.
All right, guys. Well, the game is over. The Phoenix Suns have won 84-80 over the Los Angeles Clippers. And I was telling Zach this earlier. All the fouling, I know it's tactical and it's what NBA coaches do and gives you the best percentage to win. But from a fan perspective, it just ruins the game. Like the last minute of that game could have been so awesome, but instead the teams went back and forth shooting free throws. I'm of course joined by Zach. Zach, I appreciate you coming on even after the tough loss, man.
Yeah. I mean,
initial reactions, thoughts.
Initial reactions, I can't say. For feeling pleasurement. But I said it when we recorded at halftime. The third quarter is going to come down to the game. Clippers did what they needed to in the third quarter, outscoring them 30-19, I think it was.
Yeah.
Something like that. I mean, they defended the ball well. They defended a 3-point shot very well against the Suns, who normally shoot threes really well. It just comes down to the mistakes. And then I honestly think what I don't understand is ball goes off at Cameron Payne's, Nicholas Batum hits it, and it goes off of his hand. NBA reviews that 99.9% of the time, if not every single time, in that scenario where it's the last 30 seconds or whatever. They did it in game 2. Why are they not doing it in that game? I mean, even Mike Breen even said it went off Cameron Payne. It 100% went off Cameron Payne. There's no denying it. They just didn't go to and review it, which makes no sense to me. And it's Clippers total 5 of 31 from 3, 16%. I mean, it's unbelievable. Granted, we held the Suns to 4 of 20. It's just.
Didn't Phoenix shoot like 20% from 3?
Yeah, 4 of 20 for the Suns, 5 of 31 for the Clippers. 65% from the free throw line. 65% for a team that shot the 85% or something as a team in the regular season. It's just unexcusable, and I don't.
The second Kawhi Leonard went out, the series was over, in my opinion. I think I told you that same thing. The reason you guys got Kawhi Leonard is for games like this. If you watch the last 4 minutes of that game, it was just who wants to make a shot, who can hit the big shot, and that's like Kawhi Leonard's moment. At one point in time, Patrick Beverley was taking the shot. Patrick Beverley. Like Paul George, 5 of 20, can't hit a 3 to save his life. I know he's had some good games, but he's had more bad games than good games. honestly, I think I texted you this, or I was gonna text you this. If the game was on the line and there was like 6 seconds left and you need a bucket, I would go to Reggie Jackson. That would be who I'd want to take the last shot. You have Terrence Mann out there. Terrence Mann's had a great postseason, but he's still so young. I just feel like this is the game. Like Kawhi Leonard, if Kawhi Leonard played, and this game, though, it was ugly. It felt like I was watching like a 1990s basketball game. What was it, 15-14 in the points scored in the fourth quarter? This is the game where Kawhi Leonard goes down and gets you a bucket. And like you said, dude, the Clippers did a great job in the third quarter of cutting it down. I think it was within 1 point for a lot of the fourth quarter. The game was right there. They just weren't, unfortunately, able to hit the big shots. And at the end of the day, like you said, free throws played a big factor. And yeah, 3-1 heading back to Phoenix is tough.
Yeah. I mean, I've said it from the beginning, and you and I have both said it. Morris and Batum are going to be the deciding factors for the Clippers. Total of 7 points between those two. Once again, same factor as game one. They did not perform. I don't understand. Obviously, Zubac had a great day. Morris looked healthier than he did in game 3. I just don't understand how we take Terrence Mann out of the starting lineup after we did so well defensively with Chris Paul and Devin Booker, with Terrence Mann in that lineup where Paul George doesn't have to be on Chris Paul. Paul George can be on a small forward. Hopefully we go back to that for game 5. No idea what Tyler's going to do. I mean, if I've learned anything from this playoff run, it's something that I haven't been able to stay as a Clipper fan. I'm expecting changes, and I'll live with those changes because the coach has proven that he can make the right decisions come playoff time.
Zach, what'd you think? Rondo, no minutes tonight.
I liked it.
I think it'll be interesting to see how they change things up for the next game. Like you said, I think Terrence Mann's just been too good to leave him out of the starting lineup.
No, yeah, and I like the Rondo getting no minutes. Rajon Rondo is probably one of the worst plus minuses guys as of late for the Clippers. I mean, he may have some like decent plays, but I mean, you look overall, I just don't like Rajon Rondo on the floor with the Clippers lately.
No, I know Morris was hurt, but he was awful tonight. He was so bad. And like you said, with Reggie Jackson and Paul George not shooting the ball well, and if somebody like Morris or Batum, like somebody has to step up, especially like you said, Zubac had a great game. What do you have?
3 or 4 straight double doubles. Zu had 13 and 14. I mean, Zubac is doing what he needs to do and what he's always been able to do in the regular season. It's just, yeah.
But yeah, guys, let us know in the comments down below what you guys think. Make sure you guys do check out Zach. He does stream down over on Twitch. Also, please make sure you guys do drop a like. Make sure you guys do drop a subscription. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.